can grow among family and friends.
Why don't we talk a little bit more about that whole process that I think we would term discernment? And there's obviously various steps that we need to take. Why is that discernment process so important and imperative to responding to the call? Because it's not something we do lightly, or it's not something we do overnight. So how important is that, and what are some of those steps that we take for discerning?
First of all, let me talk a little bit about discernment. The whole concept of discernment is trying to make choices and make decisions, often about two goods, because I think in this case we're talking about between two goods or three goods, sometimes between good and evil, sometimes between two evils. So there are a variety of ways that one can make a discernment. And a discernment is a process by which we try to identify, here's where I think God is calling me in light of the gifts and talents that have been given to me. When you think about a discernment to religious life, for example, I think you start that discernment with a sense of there's kind of an inward attraction, an attraction to serving God's people, to living a life of faith, to kind of being involved in the church. That's kind of the first inclination. The second comes with, you know, I think I might want to do it with this group of people. These people seem to do it well. These people seem to really make a difference in people's lives. These people seem happy, you know. So that's kind of a second part of it. And then I think there are some parallels between dating someone and the kind of discernment that one might go through for religious life. Not exactly the same, but there are some parallels. There's a little bit of a getting to know you time. You know, the getting to know you time is you hang out with them. You do some things with them. You engage in the ministries they're engaged in. You join them in prayer. If there's still a sense of, gosh, I like this way of life, I like these people, you know, and it's not just an initial, I'm going to do this, but as I hang out with them, I like it a little bit more, you might get more deeply involved.
You use the phrase